Today's best bets.
Chelsa, there is bad luck, and then there's the luck you had last night with a couple bets on Patrick Corbin, who got pulled after, what, 2/3 of an inning? So, yeah, it's a loss. That's not really fair. Let's get back on the right side. What are you going with tonight?
Yeah, I am going to go with the New York Mets on the money line over the Milwaukee Brewers. I am a little skittish on this one because it sucks when you like something that hit the night before, because we thought to ourselves, why are the Mets only a pick'em against the Brewers and Aaron Ashby? And it proved to be the case as the Mets won last night over Aaron Ashby. So I like the pitching matchup today even better because Taijuan Walker has been a little bit more trustworthy in this position. In fact, he's coming off back-to-back quality starts for the New York Mets. And if you're saying to yourself, well, the Mets have already clinched the playoffs, they have nothing to play for. Well, you would be dead wrong because they're still playing to clinch the division in the NL East. And let me tell you something, they absolutely hate the Braves. So they only have a 1-game lead over the Braves. Every game still matters. Looking at Adrian Hauser, the opposing pitcher for the Brewers, the only game that we have to work with when it comes to Adrian Hauser going against the Mets, last time out, June 14th, only went 4 2/3 and gave up 4 earned runs in a loss. So I think I'll take the more dependable pitcher here and a team that on paper has the better offense. And plus, this has been a good road team. On the road this season, the Mets 45-29. So I'll take the Mets here at a short price. -130 is my best bet.
All right, I'm going totally square, but I think it's justified. What's the most square play you can make in baseball? Dodgers on the run line. But you got to hear me out on this one. They're hosting the Diamondbacks tonight, and the D-backs are very good, exceptional at covering the run line. I get that. The D-backs are +240 in this game. The Dodgers are -300. You got Madison Bumgarner versus Dustin May in this one. Dustin May is okay. Been pretty good since coming off the IL, but you have to fade Madison Bumgarner here. He has been awful this season. 6-15, an ERA of 5.01. He has given up 34 runs in his last 36 2/3 innings, nearly a full run an inning. The D-backs have also lost 6 of his last 7 starts. Each of those losses coming by at least 2 runs. I got to take the square play. Got to go with the Dodgers here. Alternate run line. That's -1.5, -150 at BetMGM.
All right, so let's ask the round thing. If the square is going to be right, it's time for the Magic 8 Ball.
Holy crap. Magic 8 Ball.
That's right, because we are a very serious sports betting show. So we ask a Magic 8 Ball that we got from the toy store to tail or fade our plays. Let's start with mine. Mets on the money line, -130. Do we like it, 8 Ball? Better not tell you now. Well, you better, because this is a live radio show. All right, 8 Ball, what do we think? Yes. Plain and simple.
Very nice. Very nice, 8 Ball. All right, what do you got for me, you punk?
All right, 8 Ball, do we like the Dodgers on the run line -1.5 for -150 against the D-backs? 8 Ball says it is certain.
Ooh, all right, 8 Ball, you dog. Let's all get on the right side. If you want to watch the Magic 8 Ball, you can also watch the Magic of Chelsa shaking the 8 Ball. All you have to do is go to Twitch. It's twitch.tv/BetQL. That is twitch.tv/BetQL. She's doing it as we speak. No one does it better. Twitch.tv/BetQL. Chelsa, I know you're not done. Where else are you going tonight?
Yeah, I'm going to do a first 5 underplay, which I hate sweating these bets because usually there is, something a foul that happens in the 5th inning. But I'm going to go first 5 under 4 runs between the Guardians and the White Sox. This is juiced to the under at BetMGM at -120. I think Lance Lynn has finally found something. It's been a rough year for the White Sox pitcher, but over his last 3, he has allowed 2 runs or fewer. In his last 3 games against the Guardians, he has allowed 2 runs or fewer. Tristan McKenzie has had quality starts and back-to-back ones against the White Sox as well. So I like this pitching matchup. Both these guys have high upside as strikeout pitchers. So I think at least one of these guys can deal because that's really what you need in a first 5 under. You need somebody to be really good and the other guy just to be decent. You need both of them to be, pretty good. And you can't have any blow up. So I am hoping neither of these pitchers blow up. So I'll go first 5 Under 4, -120, White Sox Guardians.
Oh, man, I'm all over that pick as well. I think it's a great call. I almost went full game, but I think your first 5 under is definitely the right play there. All right, I got a couple more picks for you. Giants at the Rockies today. Giants -140. Rockies +115. Total set at 9 and a hook. You got Logan Webb on the hill for San Francisco facing Herman Marquez of the Rockies. Again, fading a bad pitcher here. Marquez 8-11, a 5.14 ERA this season. His ERA at Coors Field jumps to 6.78, and opponents are hitting .312 against him in Denver. Giants also have the edge in the bullpen as well. Giants -140 on the money line. Finally, Blue Jays, Phillies. Phillies -115, Jays -105. Total set at 8. Kevin Gausman going up against Zach Wheeler. In any other circumstance, I might look under. Gausman has an ERA over 5 and 6 career starts against the Phillies. Wheeler coming off the IL has an ERA over 8 and 3 career starts against the Phillies. These two teams were knocking the ball all over the place last night with 29 runs. The wind is blowing out today. Let's go over 8 runs at -110. And finally, let's check in on the Donkster, your BetQL 5-star best bet for insight, analysis, historical trends, and more 5-star best bets. Download the BetQL app. Donkster, get over here. I'm grabbing you by your tail. You lost last night. That makes me happy because your father went 500. The Donkster says Red Sox and Reds over 9.5. Chelsa, I admit I like this pick. Are you going to tail the Donkster?
Probably not, but anytime you have the Reds playing at Great American Ballpark, you can certainly make a case for the over. One of the most home run friendly ballparks in all of baseball.
Donkster, did you hear that? We have about 30 seconds. What do you have to say to Chelsea? I think she's backing up your play here. Huh? He says, Chelsea, we're best friends. I'll call you later. I like to use my dad's cell phone when it's not looking. Okay, well, you can do that.